it's time to start our journey. And there you go, level 2. Nice. Definitely moving along. I will go enhancement, but I will only use a two-hander, so no dual wielding allowed. That's gotta, spice things up a little. Nice. Level 17 and the last of the hoofs. Oh, and look at that, a double crit Wind Fury with 721 damage. Here we go. Nice. Look at that. Level 80. Oh, and there we go, boys. Level 85. That is awesome. This episode is going to be the last episode that we're going to be leveling this character. And this is the end of our leveling journey. Here we go. Boom. Level 90. There it is, guys. The DPS we did at exactly 1 minute is 97,764. So we are extremely close to getting 100,000 DPS over 1 minute, but unfortunately it wasn't just enough. Hey guys, Hamsterwheel here, and welcome to the final episode of Lone Wolf Leveling. Last time we got a whole bunch of upgrades and we were very close to reaching 100,000 DPS after 1 minute. And I'm pretty sure that this episode we will be able to wrap it up, get a few more upgrades, and then break that 100,000 DPS. But let's see if that's the case. So in order to tackle the last few upgrades, I'm here at the Isle of Thunder, where we're going to do a bit of PvP dailies to get at least one 522 PvP item, probably the shoulders or the headpiece. As you can see, this is 414, this is 429. They desperately need upgrades. We're also probably going to try the Timeless Isle maybe one more time, just to get a Burden of Eternity and replace maybe a ring or something, because yeah, these are also pretty poor. So without further ado, let's tackle the final little bit of gearing in this entire series. Alright, our first order of business is to gather a charged Mogonite, which you can actually keep with you because occasionally it will proc some pretty nasty damage onto the target. So we're gonna just hold on to that and eventually deliver it to the to our stronghold here after we've completed all the other quests. Okay, we're here. First, we're gonna kill some of these Silver Covenant Spellblades, because we need to kill a total of 10 mobs. That should be pretty easy. We also need to tackle these perimeter wards, so we do is click it, there we go, and we just do that 6 times for these little thingies right here. We also need to kill 3 of these Kirintor constructs, which are a little beefy, but in general they should be fine. They don't do a lot of damage, so just do it like that. There we go. See? Pretty easy. None of these quests are really super hard, but then again, they're supposed to be just soloable. So none of them where you really need a group or anything. And again, it's a very quick way to get some good amount of either Valor points or PvP points for that quick 522 gear. And that's definitely what we're going to use. As we're getting closer into the Alliance base, we also need to plant some bombs. And one of them is right here behind this giant Kirintor construct. I'm just going to sneak past here. And there we go. That's one. Okay, here is the Arcane Destroyer. As you can see, he does have a fair bit of health. So we are just going to pop everything we have and just burst him down, including Bloodlust, because you can just pop everything here. I don't need to save my cooldowns for something else. We're just going to do a massive amount of damage. There you go. There's that charged Mogonite proc, doing 256,000 damage. It's very nice. And as you can see, we're really burning him down. No problem. Little elemental blast to finish it off. Yes. Nice. Okay, all we have left is one more of these silver blade mobs, and then 2 more bombs we need to plant. So I'm gonna go ahead and go around here. Let's see, because it should be... Ah, yeah, there we go. It's been a while since I've done this, but that's the first one. And since we are a shaman, not only can we cheat a little bit during the Burden of Eternity gathering, we can also use our little water walking here to go to this part very easily, to the Alliance ship, and just plant the bomb right here at the foot of the ship. Yes. Look at that. There we go. Of course, last but not least, we need one more of these mobs, and then we're done. Right, here we are back at the base. it is time to hand in all the quests. So let's just go ahead and do this. Yes, and then we have a few over here. As you can see, in terms of honor, this is actually quite nice, and I should be should have more than enough to buy the headpiece. Should be over 2k honor. And of course, now we have this, the final quest, which gives us also a little bit of bounty. Look at that, a little bit of Elder Charm coins, bit of gold, and a banquet, which gives us 275 points in a useful stat. So that's awesome. So let us go back. Let me just see here. Yeah, look at that, 2400, more than enough. Let us go back and buy ourselves a very nice headpiece. Now, I also said I would do a few dungeons, and I definitely want to do that because I want to get at least one item from the Justice vendor. The 489 trinket would be really nice. And also still the 525 Destroyer battle tags from the Valor Quartermaster. It will definitely give a big boost. So I've already queued myself. I will, however, when I reach Capital City, re-spec, or at least buy dual spec and then use my second spec as resto. Because, well, I mean, as a healer, you can queue up much faster than you would as just DPS. But I'm going to keep it on. Who knows, a dungeon might pop, and if it will, then we're definitely going to do a dungeon and farm some Justice points and Valor points. Okay, here we are. Let us check out that headpiece. And let me just repair myself real quick because I did die 1 or 2 times. And let's see here. This is the linked one. I need the mail one. Let's see, mail helm, lightning shield. Yes, this one. Look at that. I'm going up 108 levels just by buying this for the headpiece. Wow. Yes. And look at that, 479. And it also looks pretty badass. So that's another item that we kind of, another crappy green item we got rid of. It's very good. Right, it's time for us to acquire dual talent spec. Or did I? Oh, I already got it, of course. Yes, my old spec. I thought I didn't have it, but apparently I did. That's okay. We're just going to change our spec. Let's see. Yes. There we go. We are going to choose Resto. Yes, there we go. Excellent. Right, there we go. Our key bindings are set for, well, the most part. They're not perfect, but it'll do. Actually, let me just put that here. That's fine. And we are going to queue up, there we go, as a DPS and a healer. Let's see if we can get some dungeons going. In the meantime, we're going to definitely add some gems to our gear, including this one, the belt that I found with the, killing Undasta. Definitely want a nice gem in there. There we go, an intellect and spirit. Intellect for spell damage and spirit for a little bit of hit because I'm not hit capped yet. Then we have a red socket, which is going to be just pure intellect. Oh, and we have a dungeon pop. Excellent. Let's see if everyone is there though. And let's see if I can still heal as a shaman. I mean, I did it quite recently with my main character, my shaman. Oh, and there we go. Our very first dungeon here on Tarrywau with my little shaman. Let's do this. And we also have a quest here. Oh yeah, of course, and we're going to do a whole bunch of quests now. Because we have not done any quests or any dungeons yet. So all the new dungeons we're going to join, we're probably going to have to be able to complete a few quests. Which is nice. I mean, they're not going to give us amazing items, but they're going to give us extra gold, which we could potentially use to, I don't know, maybe buy some more enchants and gems and maybe 1 or 2 pieces of gear. We will see, but hey, extra gold is always nice. Okay, here we go. The first boss of our very first dungeon. So far, so good. But then again, that's the thing with Tarrywau. Most of the people here are like really, really overgeared. So the dungeons themselves are going to be pretty damn easy. Which is one of the reasons why I'm hoping that Tari sooner or later will come out with maybe a fresh realm. Because this one has been fully progressed for quite some time. So that would be kind of nice to progress to there. But yeah, for now, when you join the dungeon, you're just going to have to deal with the fact that they're just going to be incredibly easy. Oh, and we have a 463 ring. Wow, that is actually, yeah, don't mind if I do. Oh, that's nice. It's not amazing, 463, but look at that. We're replacing a 429. So that is now 481 item level that we have. Okay, here we go, the final boss. Commander Durand. And of course, I think White Mane will show up. It's been a long time since I've actually done this dungeon. Let us see here. Yes, High Inquisitor White Mane. Here she is. Nice. There we go. And we have a 463 trinket, which we could technically... Oh, let's just take it for off-spec. Who knows, I might actually go and answer one of these days. But there you go. That's our first dungeon completed. Nice. Let's see what we get from the Misty Satchel of Exotic Mysteries. Ooh, almost 90 gold. And a Potion of the Mountains. Alright, not super useful, but maybe we can sell them in the auction house. I mean, if we still need money. And there we go. Nice, we got a few more gems. We are now sitting at almost 25,000 spell power. That is very nice. Oh, we have another dungeon pop. Oh, it's the same dungeon again. But this time, I'm the DPS. Alright, let's go back to Elemental. And let's kick ass and take some names. Yeah, let's go. Let's spam that chain lightning. Oh, that looks beautiful. Always love the look of that. Here we go. More chain lightning with my magma totem. Gotta love the DPS though. This warrior here named Shift Stick is doing an insane amount of damage. Like I only get to push out a few chain lightnings before they're already dead. So yeah, that's like I said. Like the dungeons here are, you know, a little too easy. I mean, that's one thing I really hope Atari does sooner or later. Make a fresh mob server. So I feel like if they don't do it, someone else will, and then they will lose their potential players, so to say. Nice, and there we go, another dungeon done. The same, and we're already up to 240 Valor points and 800 Justice points. Nice. Right, so far so good. We are definitely well on our way of gathering a healthy amount of Justice points and getting the Valor points as well. So we're just going to keep on grinding those dungeons. And sooner or later we'll have those 522 necklace and 489 trinket in our bag. Oh, this cloak actually has a kind of cool feature. It's a 463, so it's definitely not better than what I have. But it increases spirit by 1,000 for 1 hour. And it counts as a flask. So I'm not sure if that's actually really useful, but it's pretty cool that it has that unique feature. That's pretty cool. Alright, we've done a few dungeons, and we've come quite far so far with gathering justice and valor points. Look at that. We don't quite have enough yet for the necklace, but we have enough to buy the 489 trinket that I want. So let me just see here. Okay, let me just look up Blossom of Pure Snow. It should be this one. Yeah, so as you can see, it's not amazing, but it's 1,079 intellect passive. And it's item level 489, so it's way better than what I have. Nice. There we go. Nice. In a dungeon we haven't done before, the other part of the Scarlet Monastery. Let's go ahead and do this. And once again as a healer, which proves my point that, you know, if you're any spec that can queue as a healer, it is well worth it to take dual spec, do a little bit of reading up on how to heal with your class, and just queue us that way. Because I have a hunter and a warlock here, which are only DPS classes. And it was took me sometimes very long to actually find a group for a dungeon, which kind of sucks, but that's the nature of the game when you're playing a pure DPS class, which is also one of the reasons why I really like playing a druid or a shaman. You know, you can fulfill multiple roles and really get that queue popping really fast. Well, it wouldn't be dungeons without at least one single wipe, which unfortunately we did. Apparently our priest, for whatever reason, did not run into the door, got stuck outside. We have a high warlord in our midst, and this guy is zerging through this place like there's no tomorrow. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. Oh, he's just trying to charge up there like that. Alright. Well, if it works, then hey man. Sure. Damn, this guy. 500,000 DPS on that fight, yeah. Another guy that's probably fully decked out in Siege of Orgrimmar gear and everything. I also forgot how fun Resto Shaman healing is. I mean, I have so many tricks up my sleeve. Compared to, you know, older expansions, where you pretty much spam chain heal. I have a very powerful healing stream, and I have a healing tide, mana tide. I got my healing ring, which is an AoE heal. Then I got Riptide, which increases, like, it's an instant hot with increased effect for chain lightning. So there's tons of stuff. I have a quick healing surge, and I have a great healing wave, and a normal healing wave. So plenty of stuff to throw at my party members to heal them up. Nice, and that is another dungeon done, so we're well on our way. of getting that 825 Valor. Look at that, we just need 200. I get 40 Valor points per dungeon, so I just need 5 more, and then I'll be done. And for now, since I'm getting so much Justice points, I also bought this 489 ring. And I think after those 5 dungeons, I'll be able to buy something else. So maybe, just maybe, I'll buy 489 shoulders or something. And then maybe one final trip to Timeless Isle for maybe some 496. And a Burden of Eternity. And I think that'll be it. But for now, let's just keep on queuing. And just keep on going. Oh, I actually remembered the 489. Yeah, 522 necklace and then maybe a 489 shoulders. Exactly. And then we're going to try and get a Burden of Eternity. And then, well, whatever item I get from the Timeless Isle, I will change into that. It would be really nice if I can get like a trinket and then maybe transform that or something else. But yeah, we're definitely on our way. And as you can see, 492 item levels. So we're very close of also reaching our item level goal of 500. Right, guys, this is our very last dungeon. And then we should have enough Valor points. So let's get cracking. Look at that Chaos Bolt. Nice. Oh, it's still not there. Yep, it's there. That Chaos Bolt animation, man, that's pretty cool. How it like really flies up, as opposed to other spells that just go straight. It's one thing I really like about Warlocks here in Mists of Pandaria, that huge Chaos Bolt that does so much damage. But of course now we're playing an Elemental Shaman. Or at least now we're playing Resto, of course. Actually, I thought this one would give me bonus Valor points, but it doesn't, so... We are 5 Valor points short of reaching our goal of 825, so we need one more dungeon, but I know this one is definitely going to be it. Because 40 is the absolute minimum you're going to get. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is our very last dungeon. And funnily enough, we have a group with 3 shamans in total, me and 2 others, which also happen to be elemental. Of course, now I'm Resto because I got to heal, but normally I'm elemental too, so that's pretty funny. I just noticed this paladin is our tank and he doesn't even have a shield. Oh well, as long as he doesn't die too quickly and he does good damage, I'm fine. Alright, we're almost at the end of the dungeon. All we need is just the last boss. And that should be enough to give me 825 Valor points in total. Let's see if people know the skip. Or they're going to pull a bunch of extra stuff. Well, going well so far. Nice. So we just have the tank left. And the tank runs straight through. Oh, we have a of course, as a grand finale, we have a Retribution Paladin tanking that just, I don't know, doesn't know how things work or something. Oh well. That's what you get when you do random dungeons. You just get people that, you know. Oh well. Alright, here we go. The last boss in terms of dungeons. We just plop down some stuff here. Here we go. Yeah, this is gonna go fast. Bloodlust popped. Fire elementals out. Yes. Look at that. There we go. 875. Oh, we have double these. Well, it's 463. We don't need this. Alright, it is time for us to collect our items. Because, look at that, 2,700 justice points again. Alright, first of all, gotta make sure I buy the correct one, of course. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. And, now that we have enough justice points, we might as well spend it on a, something here. Yeah, we can go for the 489 shoulders, which are not ideal, but still pretty darn good. Oh, look at that. 499. We're literally one item level away from reaching our goal. But we already get some achievements. Mystically superior and cataclysmically superior. Nice. Right, a little bit of change of plan. I thought I could go back today and do the chest of the Timeless Owl, but apparently I messed up. I can't. So what I'm doing, instead of trying to get, you know, Burden Eternity, maybe some 496 here, just to be able to get that 500 item level, because that was one of my goals. I'm going to do one more dungeon, and I'm going to buy a 489 ring, I think, and just do it like that. Oh, and while we're doing the last dungeon, a guy reached out to me and said hi, so that's really cool. It's Bibu. I hope that I pronounced his name correctly, but there you go. Bibu, thank you very much for saying hi. He's also Dutch. And yeah, man, thanks. And you're awesome. Alright, and as you can see, guys, we made it. item level 501, just barely. Now to give my little shaman the most fighting chance, I also bought a few more enchants and also a little gem here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and make our character just a little bit better with a few enchants to give it the best fighting chance of getting over 100,000 DPS. Now I think I'll be able to do it, but you know, just to be sure, and since I already, I gathered a lot of money, we're just gonna do it like this. Alright guys, it has all come down to this moment right here. We started all the way from level 1 with a pretty ambitious goal of getting all the way to max level, getting to item level 500, or at least item level 500, and doing 100,000 DPS on average over 1 minute. We have gotten the gear, got the item level, we got gems, enchants. Now it's just time to see if we can actually do 100,000 DPS at the very least. So, spells are ready, cooldowns are ready. It is time to see if I can make it happen. Here we go. Popping cooldowns, popping my fire elemental totem. Here we go. Looking pretty good right now, 150,000 DPS. All I gotta do is make sure it doesn't dip down too much. Bloodlust still active. And a big fulmination shock there. 142,000, we're still there. 20 seconds left. Can I do it? Can I do 100,000 DPS on average at least? We're dipping down a little bit because our bloodlust is fading away. We got a fulmination shock in there. 10 seconds left. I think I got it. Here we go. The timer is coming up. 2, 1, and time. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. And our final number is 130,019 DPS. Which means, after 22 episodes, we have finally completed the challenge. Our little shaman has done it. It has done over 100,000 DPS. Whew, man, I am so happy with this. Spent a good amount of time leveling this character. Editing all the videos. But we did it. We actually did it. Last time I did lone wolf leveling, I started it and I had these ambitious ideas, never really followed through. And the second time I did it now, I vouched to myself, you know what? Previously, I didn't do it, didn't follow through. I want to do it. I want to make that promise that I will actually finish it this time. And we did it. We achieved an item level of at least 500 and we did over 100,000 DPS on average. So yeah, that is awesome, guys. Well, and that's pretty much all there is to show for. Apart from the graph, which kind of looks like this, as you can see, we have far surpassed the 100,000 DPS threshold. So, yeah, that is pretty much all I have left to show. Guys, I want to thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of Lone Wolf Leveling. Thanks you very much for everyone who stuck around. It's been a long, long journey. I know it's been a good amount of episodes. But I was really happy to do this. I'm really happy that I've completed it. And just once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon with new videos or new project. But until then, I'm Hamsterwheel and have a good one.